This is a tutorial on how to remove a screw or nail from a tire in hopefully less than 5 minutes. So first thing to do is to remove the screw or nail with a pair of pliers. Once you remove the screw or nail, you'll notice that there is a hole and that the air will be leaking. To fill the hole, you'll need a refill. You can get these at like any store, and one of these tools in which the refill goes into the end. And the next step is you have the choice of using this to clear out that hole and make it nice and big. However, I'm going to use a drill. So in order to use a drill, I'm using a 3/16 bit. Pretty much follow the diameter of the tool that I have. I found that it was very difficult and annoying to use that tool, so I just have been using a drill for a while and it hasn't caused me in and out a few times. Make sure you don't go too deep. You only need to go in at most an inch, maybe an inch and a half depending on the tire. So once it's nice and clean, then you have to put in the refill with this tool. I'll set it up. Okay, so for the refill, you put it in the middle of the tool, try to have it equal on both sides from top to the bottom. And I went over the hole with a drill. I have this, you don't have to buy this, but I have this, and I just went through it a few times just to check. And it's still pretty good. With drill just saves you a lot of time. Alright, go ahead and put the refill in. Okay, you may need to put your body weight on this to put in the plug, but you don't want to put it in too much. Like that, it's a bit too much. We'll pull it out and see if we can get anything out. Okay, so there it is. There's the plug, it's in, pretty tightly secured. Now we're just going to get a lighter and put it on fire. Alright, now we're just going to put it on fire and kind of melt it. I'm having trouble because it's a see-through lighter. Any lighter will do. And just let it melt on in there. You can also rotate the tire to get a proper coverage so it all melts equally around the hole. Because once it melts, it expands and then sets into place. Make sure it's properly heated. And then when you are filling the air, it's best to fill it while the car pressure is on the tire. It should have like at least 20 psi, just so that it's not completely flat. But the pressure of the car needs to be on it when you're filling the tire, because if you put the psi in when there's no weight of the tire on, it's not a real authentic reading because the pressure of the car isn't on the tire itself. And that's it. Basically, this is like every other method out there, but nobody seems to have used a drill, which is like much faster, and especially if you're not like a super strong individual, you don't have giant Popeye biceps, then it's a lot easier.